Many Japanese people study English for years, 6 years in school, sometimes even longer. They memorize grammar, they study vocabulary, they pass difficult exams, and yet many still say, "I can't speak English." Why? Is it because English is too difficult? Or is something deeper happening? One surprising fact is this: Japanese people actually study a lot of English. Students typically learn English for at least 6 years in school. Many attend extra classes or cram schools after school. They memorize vocabulary lists, practice grammar exercises, and read long passages. On paper, their English knowledge can be quite strong. But knowing a language and speaking it comfortably are very different skills. One reason is the structure of the language. Japanese and English are built differently. English usually follows this order: subject to verb to object. For example, I eat sushi. Japanese often follows a different pattern: subject to object to verb. In Japanese, the sentence becomes, I sushi eat. This means that when Japanese speakers talk in English, they must reorganize their thoughts while they are speaking. That extra mental step slows down conversation. Another challenge is sound. Japanese uses fewer distinct sounds than English. Some English sounds do not exist in Japanese. For example, the difference between R and L. To many Japanese learners, these sounds feel very similar. Listening can also be difficult. English speakers often connect words together. What are you doing? May sound like, what you doing? Even if someone knows the vocabulary, the spoken rhythm can make it hard to recognize. But language structure is only part of the story. Culture also plays a role. In Japan, accuracy is often valued very highly. Many learners feel pressure to speak correctly. If they are not confident in their grammar or pronunciation, they may choose not to speak at all. In some cultures, making mistakes while learning is considered normal. In Japan, people often prefer to avoid mistakes. This can create hesitation. Interestingly, many Japanese people actually know more English than they believe. They can read signs. They recognize many common words. They can understand written sentences. But conversation requires speed and confidence. Without regular speaking practice, knowledge stays passive. So people may understand English, but feel unable to use it. There is another reason that is often overlooked. Japan has a very large domestic economy. Many people can live their entire lives using only Japanese. Work, shopping, entertainment, government services, everything is available in Japanese. In smaller countries, people often need English to interact with the global economy. But in Japan, the domestic market is large enough to function independently. This means the practical need to use English every day is simply lower. Language improves through use. If people must use a language every day, they improve quickly. But if they rarely need it, progress can be slow. This does not mean Japanese people cannot learn English. In fact, when they gain confidence and more exposure, many improve surprisingly fast, because the foundation is already there. So why do many Japanese people struggle to speak English? It is not a lack of effort. It is a combination of factors: very different language structures, unfamiliar sounds, cultural pressure to be accurate, and an environment where English is not always necessary. Once those barriers change, communication becomes much easier. Sometimes the hardest step is simply speaking imperfectly. Learning a language is not just about vocabulary. It is about culture, confidence, and opportunity. And when those align, communication becomes possible. Thank you for watching. What language was the hardest for you to learn?